Hello, thank you for joining me. Do excuse the rather croaky voice. I'm hoping it will be back to normal soon. But I've come out to do a bit of leaf raking as well as top up all of the bird feeders. The leaf raking is necessary because we've had a lot of heavy rain and quite blustery winds, and it's brought down a lot of leaves. I do leave leaves on the flower beds. It provides protection, will eventually provide humus, but also it's a job less, to be perfectly honest. But I thought I would show you what I do to help the bugs, the mini beasts, to overwinter, because they are very much a part of my garden. There are official residences such as the hedgehog house. I'm showing you that one because that's what I call the posh one. There are two others hidden away under the shrubs that provide protection and housing, but they don't look as smart as that one. But I do have lots of nooks and crannies and things to protect. Yep, there's water. Not that they have needed topping up at present, but in the winter I do make sure that if there are any mini beasts around, or for the birds, that first thing on a frosty morning I make sure that there is water ready. This is an old pan tile that has dried grass, hay in it, and that's tucked away in a protected area that the mini beasts, the mice, whatever, can use. And along here against the garage wall there's my row of composters, and this tree is often shedding twigs that are quite brown and soft. Just going to get one to show you. Oh, in fact this one's got some cones on, that would look pretty. So it's quite soft. So I leave those or throw them behind the composters so that provides a home. There's another roof tile. Again, there is hay inside. There's a block in front to stop it being tipped over. Not that I think it would be. Another little den. And I have broken pots like this one. Again, there are plenty of leaves around. The magnolia leaves don't make very good nesting. They'll be largely cleared very shortly, but I leave the softer leaves and always put some hay around for them. So there are several of these dotted around the garden. And I like to recycle things anyway, so that's a good way of doing it. But these leaves will be left on here. I've cleared lots of them. But what are still here now, do you know, they can stay. Just going to switch off and wander down the garden. There we are. I have to sort of limbo under the magnolia, so I thought it better to stop and start again. But again, a bird station that will be topped up shortly, along with water bath. The same over this side. Apologies for the traffic. Sadly, that's something that I can't control. But again, there are lots of shrubs. I don't cut back the ferns because I know that that provides good overwintering. Over there is one of the other hog houses that's covered with a waterproof covering. It's so lovely to have this sun shining, having had this rain and wind for 2 or 3 days, but apparently it's about to start going cold. So underneath my wood stores, again a great place for mini beasts, and again there's hay in there so that they can shuffle that around and get snug. And a couple of weeks ago I put in several handfuls of soft leaves. And this is my bug hotel. No idea if any bugs use it, but it's there for if they choose to. On that note, I will move down to the wood store near the house, get some wood and go and light my wood burner. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Oh, and if you're wondering, that old-fashioned surfboard that I sort of take for granted being there, it's propped up there to give me memories of holidays spent in Cornwall many years ago. Dread to think how many actually. 40 something years ago and longer, when they didn't have the great big boards that need waxing, just had these little belly boards, and even I could surf in those days. So on that note, I will go back, light the fire and put the kettle on for a nice, refreshing, fruity tea. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.